This is a big win for Ghana, guys. Recently, the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, removed the ban that is being placed on Ghana. Right now, Ghana has 5 years visa to travel to the United States of America without having any restriction. This happened after the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Ghana met with them at the United States of America. And I asked this question: what happens to my country, Nigeria? Nigeria has been placed a ban and nothing is happening. What is my government doing about it? But I'm going to be sharing a couple of videos for you guys to watch here. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel.
And Papa,
I was in my farm yesterday when I received the news that Ghana visa restriction has been lifted. Instant reply. Oh, after Mahama's outing at the United Nations, this man is I said he's the most prepared president. He told them, the first black woman who became a district judge in America, California, and when the Slovenia first black mayor is also a Ghanaian. And before we talked about this guy Kofi Annan and all that important Ghanaians and the impact they created. That we are not invaders. We are not invaders. We are migrants with purpose who are determined to create impact. And it was an instant reply after the United Nations outing. And the Americans say visa that was restricted, lifted. All visa ban on Ghana, lifted. B1, B2, lifted. F1, lifted. You can apply. I've always said that Mahama is the most prepared African president. I always say that. You remember his outing in Japan? Go and watch my video. Haven't watched my videos. My friend, this is an instant. When you have an intelligent president, look at the way he placed his words, and the American government knew that they had no right whatsoever to have restricted these people, and this is the result. I give kudos to the president.
No, I think that's good. How's it been? Busy week.
How's your week been?
Yeah.
It's okay. No, it's great. No, I'm just really thankful we could have this time together. It's been a while since we spoke on the phone, but then also got to meet you. Since we met, I know we can go through whatever you'd like to as well, but just want to make sure I hit a couple of highlights.
Oh, the family photo, okay.
Oh, family photo.
Okay. No handshake.
No handshake.
Okay. Thank you. That's how they come out.
For those who don't know, it's no longer a news that America lifted the visas restriction on Africa. They remove it from Ghana. Now, Ghana is no longer restricted to enter America. Congratulations to Ghanaians. Congratulations to the president of Ghana. I always told you that this man, John Dramani Mahama, is something that we need to sit down, give him time so that we can understand him. That man is doing a lot for Ghana. Among the whole country that go under restriction under America, Ghana make it out. We don't know how. We don't know how they did it, but I see the news yet this morning that they said now Ghana can move and can apply for visa. They can give them 5 years, and they can come in at any time and do their business and stay there, no problem. But as people in the comment section are asking, in return of what? Like, in return of what? Because America don't do anything for free. So I hope it's not in return of Ghana gold. Ghana is gold. Everything in Ghana is gold. That is why you see the water body of Ghana right now is having problem because of gold. It's so sad that a lot of our resources in Africa have become our nightmare. Congo is going through war today because of what they have. Because of what they have that they can make iPhone from. But John Dramani Mahama is doing something beautiful. I know politicians are always politicians, but when I see one, even if it's not 100% okay, but if it's 80 or 85, I think I can manage and work with him. The president of Ghana is one of the presidents that we have right now, even if he's coming from ECOWAS, ECO Bloc. This man is doing well. So Ghana, please give him time. A lot of you are bashing him. A lot of you are coming after him, calling after everybody. You never see what is going on in another country. That is why I tell you, you must be politically have a diplomatic passport like me. I've never traveled around Africa, but with my brain, my mind, my soul, I travel everywhere. That is why it's easier for me to dictate. Ghana, you are enjoying. Oh, you are enjoying. At least your president is working. Your president is moving. Your president is carrying. They move his ass up and down for you guys. Go another country like Uganda. You will thank God for Ghana. I love Ugandans, but Uganda is one of the useless government I ever see. Go to Kenya. Kenya always on the street, dragging Williams Ruto. So you Ghana, allow this man to breathe. Give him time. Support him. You have your own Ibrahim already in Ghana. Mahama is the Ibrahim of Ghana, and that is what we have now. We are going to work with it. I'm even afraid of the next government that will come after Mahama, because I know you can only have this last time. He's the president before, for one term, and some genuine Ghanaian tell me that Mahama do well for the first time. I don't know how they remove him from Ghana. That is how they remove Kwame Nkrumah. I don't know how they remove him that time. Now, a lot of useless person come and be president of Ghana, and Ghana suffer. Now, Mahama is come back again, and he's working every day. I can testify. Ghana, please allow this man to work with him. Make the office easier for him to work with you guys. Hey, next election that we don't know who's going to hijack your country. If you don't know, you don't know. But guys, congratulations to Ghana. When would Nigeria work for their country to when will other country have been sanctioned? Where is Adama Barrow? I'm not seeing Sierra Leone president. When are you going to do something on top of the restriction they put on your country? Because that is why you are in office. We will go to carry stomach like this. You go sit down and eat everything in the state house. You are weak. You are tired. You go office. You go to sleep. Where is president of Cameroon? By the way, you go waka. You go peace for body. I don't understand. But Ghana, please, go and see other people suffering in their country and sit well with your president. Make it work. Make it work. Hey, you don't know what Cameroon is going through. You don't know what Cameroon is going through right now. You have one, don't lose it. So guys, this is the news coming from Ghana. Congratulations to them. I trust Mahama will not sell Ghana for America. I trust him. God bless Ghana, God bless Mahama. I don't like ECOWAS president, but
read this with me. He said, the US had previously placed cutting restrictions on Ghanaian visas, but now they have lifted those restrictions. What that means is that Ghanaians can now get 5-year multiple entry visa, making travel to the US a lot easier and more convenient. It is definitely a positive development for travel and diplomacy between the two countries. And I asked ChatGPT and I said, okay, thank you so much. So what about Nigeria? He said, so in contrast to Ghana, the US has actually lifted the visa policies for Nigeria in 2025. Instead of the 5 years multiple entry visas, most non-immigrant visas for Nigeria are now limited to single entry and only valid for about 3 months. It's a shift in policy, and it definitely affects travel between Nigeria and the US. You see, family, I tell you guys the truth sincere. For Nigeria, we know really get leader. And I know they understand. So I will not be happy if I give birth to a child. My child will be facing all those type of restriction and the rest. No, he no go good now. And even Nigeria, you cannot bother with this one. Now he dabasi rice, like they important for us. We want to go stay queue. USA have lifted up that visa restriction. Ghana, they are no longer restrict. Right now, 5 years straight, with 3 months. with serious proof. So tomorrow you go say, wait, Ghana get this. Look, all those things are real. All those things are fact. All those things are not content. See, they are not content. Those are real. So if you did here, they say this one, they there, no worry. The country is just going. I don't understand. If I study Ghana and I study the place where I'm from, I'll be like, what's going on? Not be the same votes. What did they happen? The population, how will they drag? What did they talk? Well, one love from Christ in Ghana to the world.
After which that announcement of the reversal of the U.S. restriction was made. Let's take a look.
Together, it's been a while since we spoke on the phone, but then also got to meet you since we met. I know just on, we can go through whatever you'd like to as well, but just want to make sure I hit a couple of highlights.
I do want us to look at the reversal of the U.S. visa restrictions on Ghana. And Prof, we have been asking for a while now what Ghana is getting in that MOU with the U.S. to accept their deportees. Could this be it?
It's possibly, it's highly possible, but it's very speculative. But yes, we have every right to inquire from the government to come clean, because the timing couldn't have been so coincidental. On the one hand, we had this deal of deportees coming to Ghana without parliamentary scrutiny, and it just came to light through the presidential media engagement. Then all of a sudden, we saw the reversal of this visa restriction. So the coincidence couldn't have been like this. The timing couldn't have been coincidental. So one would have thought that the government would be forthcoming. What went into the decision? So on the one hand, it's good relief for Ghanaian citizens who would have suffered under the restrictions. But on the other hand, for the sake of transparency, we need to have more information from the government.
I mean, assuming, Prof, that really is indeed the exchange, that trade-off, would you say it was worth it?
Well, it depends on where you start. If you think about citizens who would have suffered greatly because of the visa restrictions, and now that they are going to reverse that, there's a welcome relief to such people. On the other hand, the issues that have been raised concerning transparency in the deal to bring the deportees, those issues will not go away just because of this reversal of the visa restrictions. So it will be in the interest of the government to come clean, to know what is in that deal, and whether there's a quid pro quo kind of arrangement that allow Ghana to get the refugee deportees, then in exchange for the restriction being lifted. I think that the government will do itself a lot of good if they are forthcoming. We've got to wait to the deal so that we can all rest assured that there's nothing being hidden from the general public.
Very well.
Honored to give the floor to His Excellency Samuel Okudzeto Ablakawa, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ghana. The floor is yours, sir.
I'm grateful to you, Mr. Chair. Today, we gather to renew our commitment to a world without nuclear weapons. We in Ghana.
The renewal call for, the world to commit to nuclear disarmament. How important was that call the foreign minister made?
Thank you, Community, and good evening to your viewers. I think it's an important call. I mean, this is something that has been on the global agenda, that we should eliminate nuclear proliferation. And Ghana taking a lead in that regard, even though we don't have nuclear of our own, is a good call. That will create a more humane and a more stable international system. So it's good that Ghana is taking up that leadership role in that direction.
I see. And I mean, how far can this call go in actually yielding results?
Well, unfortunately, like anything else in global politics, it's not as simple and straightforward. It will take a lot of work to convince all countries that have nuclear weapons to give them up. And that is the challenge, because on the one hand, you have the powerful countries, United States, you have China, you have UK, you have France, you have Germany, all these Israel, all these countries are having nuclear weapons. Then you are trying to stop others from either acquiring it or to give it up. And other leaders have seen what had happened to Iraq under Saddam Hussein, to Libya under Gaddafi, after they were convinced to give up their nuclear. And we also what happened to Gaddafi, for example. So it's a tricky situation. On the one hand, ideally, we should all be talking about eliminating nuclear, but we all know the incentives that countries have to build one for self-protection, as North Korea, for example, is doing currently.
I see.
When I tell you that it is very important to have a well-intelligent, competent leader that is governing your country, please do not doubt it. I don't know how John Dramani Mahama managed to do it. The president of Ghana and the foreign affairs minister of Ghana managed to do it, and Ghana is now being excluded. They are now being excluded from the visa restriction. Other African countries are still banned from going into US, countries like Nigeria and other African countries. And their government is doing nothing about it. But as soon as the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, stepped his feet with the foreign affairs ministers in the United States of America, everything was settled. See, a big congratulations to Ghana. A big congratulations to Ghana. Please, if you're a Ghanaian, please be proud to be a Ghanaian. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.